Now to the war with Iran. It's now in its 5th week here. A new video shows heavy smoke above southern Israel following a missile barrage from Iran. The strikes come as Iran's parliament speaker warned the U.S. against a ground invasion and threatened to step up attacks on U.S. allies. Pakistan says it will soon host talks between the U.S. and Iran to end the war. But as the fighting continues, the death toll climbs. A 22-year-old from Connecticut who joined the Israel Defense Forces was killed over the weekend during a combat operation in Lebanon. Rozner spoke with his family and friends.
A father reciting a mourner's prayer at his 22-year-old son's funeral in Israel Sunday. IDF Sergeant Moshe Yitzchak Katz of New Haven, Connecticut, was killed Saturday in a battle in southern Lebanon, a stronghold of the terrorist group Hezbollah, according to the Israeli military. Shneur Katz is his uncle.
He had a very good heart, and he loved people, and he always had a smile on his face, and he always wanted to do something good for somebody else without expecting anything in return.
Israel's prime minister posted he enlisted in the paratrooper brigade and fought bravely in defense of the homeland. He joined the IDF as part of the Friends of the IDF Lone Soldier program in 2025. Family and friends say Katz, a member of the Chabad of New Haven community, felt a calling.
I think a big part of it was the sense of we have to be here and we have to do our part. October 7th, of course, absolutely devastated the Jewish community, not just in Israel, but across the world.
Katz learned Hebrew before the army, and the attack came just weeks after he completed training.
I think the family wants him to remember that if you can do something good for somebody and make their day better, do it.
His older sister said at his funeral she was envious of his calm and collected demeanor, and that he was a loyal friend, a hardworking son, and loving, caring brother.
He was a proud soldier and a proud Jew, and we are the proudest family.
His sister said his inspiration will continue to guide the family through difficult times. Sunday, the Prime Minister of Israel said Israel would expand its existing security buffer zone in southern Lebanon, citing continued rocket fire by Hezbollah. Lisa Rozner, CBS News, New York.